Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Altcoin Era. This is your boy Ahmed, and today we're going to talk about the crypto markets and the stock markets as well. So let's begin. There's trouble in the Far East. We have the Chinese stock market and it's dumped a whopping 30%. As a result, the Chinese government have decided to close all trading. The Chinese stock market first began in 2014. It's broke the all-time low, or almost broke the all-time low. There's peak fear in the air in China. There's a lot going on and there's trouble brewing in the Far East. Some people are speculating that this might cascade into the Western world, into the S&P 500 if it's not contained. China has added an ample amount of liquidity into the space, hoping that the stock market will stop cascading like this. They've halted trading for the foreseeable future. Let's see if they open it up tomorrow or the day after.
Committed to getting all the way to 2.0 before you cut the rates.
No, that's not what we say at all. No. We're committed to returning inflation to 2% over time. I've said that we wouldn't wait to get to 2% to cut rates.
Jerome Powell has made an interview on a show called 60 Minutes, and he has reiterated that the Fed will not wait until inflation gets to 2% cut rates. So therefore, he will cut sooner than we expected. This man, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know him, get to know him. He is Jerome Powell. He's the head of the Federal Reserve, and he calls the shots. He moves the markets, and everyone else follows, including the UK, Europe, Australia, the wider world, all copy and follow him. At this point, it's almost a certainty that the Fed cuts rates over the next several months. I believe, in my personal opinion, I think he's going to start cutting rates in May. And he's going to cut 0.5, 0.7%, 0.5 or 0.75%. When this happens, normally it's a sell-off in the markets. Whenever the Fed cuts, it's not for our better interest. It means that something's broken or something's gone wrong in the markets. At this point, it's almost a certainty that the Fed cuts rates over the next several months. I believe, in my personal opinion, I think he's going to start cutting rates in May. And he's going to cut 0.5 or 0.75%. When this happens, normally it's a sell-off in the markets. Whenever the Fed cuts, it's not for our better interest. It means that something's broken or something's gone wrong in the markets. Crypto watch list for the week ahead. Number 1, Pedal. Pedal continues to be the best beta plays for the restaking narrative. Let's look at the price action of Pedal. Pedal is currently at $2.95. It was the best performing asset last month, and it just keeps making higher highs and higher lows. Chart looks incredible, looks really healthy, really good. We got increase in volume, which is good. Let's look at the weekly, and let's look at the monthly. And this is the monthly. Looks pretty good. Increase in volume. So far, so good. It's doing well. Number 2, XRP. XRP from February the 12th is the next key date in the Ripple SEC lawsuit. So put that on your calendar. That's going to be buy the rumor, sell the news event. Matic, the next big upgrade for Polygon ZKEVM, will go live on February the 6th. And will make the network a Type 2 ZKEVM. Number 4, Egon Layer deposits open tomorrow, and it's time to stake. For my private members, I'll show you how to stake your Egon Layer and how to make exceptional gains. Number 5, DYM. Dimensions mainnet and its tokens are expected to go live next week. That's all for this roundup for the week ahead. Let's get into some honorable mentions. Honorable mention number 1 is Pandora. Now, Pandora is a new concept. It's using ERC 404 and also ERC 721. Pandora just literally came out recently. Pandora is the first token built on the ERC ERC40 token. This is their Twitter page, and basically it's a new experimental way of dealing with NFTs. So a collection of 10,000 replicas enabled by ERC404, an experimental token standard, and it's just looking at how to use NFTs in a different way. Instead of buying just the token, instead of just buying just the artwork, instead you're going to make it into a token and you can trade it as and when you please. For example, this is Blur, and you can trade NFTs, but the problem is you'll get a physical NFT and there's not a lot of trading volume involved. So instead what they're trying to do is they're trying to recreate a fractionalized way of dealing with art. Here is the graph of pudgy penguins. This is on Blur. So what they're trying to do is take some of the customer base and move it towards Pandora, which uses a new concept, a new experimental concept called ERC404. So we'll see how it goes, but so far so good. They made a good start, and currently at 42 million FDV. Liquidity is 13 million. So today it's gone up literally as we speak. It's gone up in the past 5 minutes, 2.42%. In the last 6 hours, it's gone up 21%. In the last 24 hours, it's gone up 198%. Back to some more honorable mentions. Another honorable mention is Maverick Protocol. It's got one of the best charts I've seen. It's just simply making higher highs and higher lows. Currently at 73 cents. It's ranked in what position? 244 on coin market cap. The total 24-hour volume is 40 million. The market cap is 183 million. So it's a good swing trade if you're looking to make some money. Let's see their charts. Here's the chart. Very, very easy. Good looking chart. We're going to hit this liquidity level of $1.98. So we still got some more room to grow. Right now, just making higher highs. It's in price discovery mode at the moment. So this is definitely an honorable mention. And the ticker symbol is MAV. Go check it out. Speaking of price discovery, that's another segue. And let's talk about coins that are currently at price discovery or almost at price discovery. So we're going to start off with SU. So this is number one, coins that are in price discovery or almost about to be in price discovery. So this is number one. We spoke about Pedal and we spoke about MAV, which is Maverick. This website here, we've spoke about them three, and we're going to speak about, I think there's 5 more that are currently in price discovery. We have TAO, and it's an AI play. So I'm very bullish about this coin. It made a double bottom and now it's currently on price discovery. And this is Byte and Saw, currently at $427. It's up 1.19%. Market cap is at 2.6 billion. It's in the top 200, currently ranked 204. 24-hour volume is 13 million. The total supply is 6 million TAOs. Let's head over to their website. So this is their white paper. Have a look, have a read. It's AI play, and right now AI is really hot. It's really trending. So I'm not surprised at all why the price has skyrocketed. Me personally, I stopped accumulating around $77. I stopped accumulating, and I've taken some profits, a little bit of profits, but I think this is definitely going to go up to, honestly, maybe 1,000, 1,100 in the near future. The next coin that is making a new all-time high or in price discovery is a coin called Stride, currently at $5.12. It's on the Osmosis chain. It's listed 219 on coin market cap. The 24-hour volume is 1 million. The market cap is 400 million. And as you can see from the graph, it's in price discovery. Here is their website. This is Stride. It's a staking platform, and you can stake your TIA. TIA is very, very hot at the moment. It's incredibly hot at the moment. You can stake your TIA and earn ST TIA, staked TIA. You can earn TIA for an APY of 13.43%. In return, you will get staked TIA. You can simply connect your Osmos wallet. Cosmos, there's different platforms, there's different wallets that you can connect to. I use Cosmos Station. You connect it to it, stake your TIA, and then you get your APY. All you do is sit back, relax, and reap the rewards. Now let's head back to the next part of the show, and that's your favorite price targets. BTC is currently at $42,569.39. It's currently down 0.45%. ETH is currently at $2,295.46. It's currently down 0.08%. Tether is still at $1. BNB is at $300 and it's down 1.58%. Is at $95.52. It's currently down 1.04%. XRP is at 50 cents. It's down 0.29%. ADA is at 49 cents and it's down 1.88%. Avalanche is at $34.51 and is currently down 3%. Chainlink is at $19.15. It's currently up 4.57%, which is incredible. I need to talk about Chainlink, by the way. Tron is at 11 cents and it's down 0.89%. Polkadot is at $6.75 and it's down 0.25%. And finally, Matic is at 78 cents and it's down 0.09%. BTC price targets. Right now, we are just literally moving sideways. There's literally nothing going on. Volatility is very, very poor at the moment, and we are consolidating at this level. Just literally made a channel right here, and we have just been consolidating. The Bollinger Bands are tightening. We're just literally consolidating around this range, which is very, very boring. There's nothing really much going on. We have been trading for the last week around 42,000 to 43,500, a very tight range, and we're going to see what happens next. At the moment, buyers and sellers are equal. It's balanced at the moment, and we're going to see when volatility comes back into the market. This is the BTC volatility chart. I don't know if you can see this clearly. Let me zoom in. So as you can see here, the volatility has gone down. The volume has gone down and the volatility has gone down. We've gone to an area of 54. And what happens next after this is we see massive price action. Most of the time that we hit this mark between 42 and 53, we see a pivot. So we should see some volatility back in the space in the next week or the next 2 weeks. So far, we have rejected this trend line and we're heading back down. It's a slow bleed. My next downside is at 37,550. Ultimately, I think we're heading back to 35,354. If that doesn't hold, then it's the unthinkable, and we're going to head down to 30,244. Bear in mind, if it does go there, then stock markets have had a massive crash, and therefore BTC will probably head back down. This is my downside target. To the upside, we're going to retest 48,000, and then we're going to break 48, then hit this resistance of 50,750, and then finally hit the resistance of 49,943, which is major resistance. Right now, we're in limbo. We're in no man's land at the moment. We're just moving sideways. We've been moving sideways for a while. We need volume to come back to decide which way we're heading. Are we heading back down or are we heading back up? Ethereum price targets currently at $2,301. It's still consolidating. Volatility has left the crypto market, and whenever there is little volatility, what happens after that? We see massive price action, either to the upside or to the downside. So far, so good. Ethereum looks fine. We're moving sideways. My next target is 2,370. I don't know if you can see it. My next target is 2,370. And then after that, it's 2,500. And then ultimately, clear skies ahead. BTC dominance currently at 52.55. We formed the head and shoulders. We didn't break this neckline, and we might go back up. We might head back up to 53.70%. Unfortunately, didn't break my neckline. Let's look at the weekly. And it has broken this massive trend line that's been there since November 2022. So almost, we're in 2024. This is almost a 2-year trend line. So this is a long trend line that it has held almost 18 months, a year and a half. So it's incredible. So we've broken this trend line. Ultimately, what I think is going to happen, we're going to head back down in the near future to 49%, and then after 46%, and then we're going to get altcoin mania. We're going to get altcoin season. For now, alts are going to bleed. It's going to retest this trend line of 53.7%. Solana price targets currently at $96.01. What we done is we broke past this trend line. We went all the way up to this resistance of $100. We couldn't hold above 100, and unfortunately we are heading back down. Ultimately, I think we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to $75. We're definitely gonna retest this line of 79. I've put limit orders at 75, and then I've put another limit order at $54. I put a cheeky limit order at 54. That's massive volume, and that's the point of control. And for the upside is we have to break past resistance of $100 and 24 cents, and then we need to take on this resistance of, and then finally attack the previous local all-time high of a whopping $126. ADA price targets currently at 49 cents. Unfortunately, it couldn't break out of this trend line. We've done it multiple times. We tried to break out, but unfortunately the sellers have stepped in, and we've closed below the trend line. So we've closed below this trend line how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times we hit this trend line, and we've closed below the trend line, which is not good news. And we're heading back down to retest the previous support of 47 cents. If we don't hold 47 cents, then we're heading back to 40 cents. And then finally, we're heading back to 30 cents, which will be a massive drawdown. But with alts, this is part of the territory. We get high volatility and high gains. So just be patient along this journey and you'll be fine. Do not FOMO and do not be fearful. Stick to the strategy, stick to your plan. This is the total crypto market, excluding BTC and ETH. And we're just literally making a bull flag. So we're just consolidating at the moment. We previously touched my support level and we've gone back up. Now I think we're going to retest it and go back up again. So it's pivotal that we hold this as support. This is the weekly chart of total 3. At the moment, we are making indecisive candles. We've made indecisive candles 1, 2, and we haven't closed this week today. So we made an indecisive candle. With buyers and sellers are undecisive at the moment, so we don't know where we're heading. If we do head back down, this is massive support, like I said earlier. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have mint layer road to 1000x. Currently at 56 cents. It's hit my target multiple times. That, like I said in a previous video, 55 and 53 is my target, my first initial target. My next target is at 42 to 44. That's my next target. And ultimately, I think we're going to hit this trend line. Let me just change the color for you so you can see it clearly. Which color shall I use? Red. Can you see red clearly? Black. Let's try black. Ultimately, it's going to hit this trend line. So this is major support. Like I said in a previous video, it's major support. So congratulations to my private members club that picked up, that bought around this area, and now put your limit orders at that range. So far at the moment, we're consolidating, we're moving sideways. Like I mentioned, we're just moving sideways at the moment. Volume is very low at the moment. As you can see, the volume indicator, let me just get rid of this chart. So as you can see here, right at the bottom, you have these bars, these green and red bars. Volume, as you can see, is diminishing. It's getting lower and lower, which is not a good sign. Let me check the weekly. Likewise with the weekly, the volume is getting lower and lower, which is not a positive sign. We need buyers to step back in, or else sellers will continue to start selling even more. But on the bright side, we have made a huge, massive pump from here all the way to here. We made a massive pump of 38x, almost 40x we made. So congratulations to everyone that bought and held. Congratulations to the private members club and everyone else. I accumulated very early around this range, and then around the 2 cents range, and then I stopped accumulating. But that doesn't matter anyway. You're all very early in this space. The market cap is 30 million, roughly between 30 and 50 million. So you're all very early. So congratulations to everyone that found mint layer. Anyway, guys, I appreciate all the love, all the views, all the likes. Thank you very much. Smash this like button. Let's get it to 50 to 100 likes. And wherever you are in the world, that's it for now. Good morning, good evening, good night. Peace.